Hello students, welcome to my YouTube channel DR Mathematics and also welcome to the chapter of determinants. In this particular video session, we are going to discuss about the consistency, inconsistency and the number of solutions of a system of linear equations. Either it may be system of two linear equations or it may be system of three linear equations. So let us start from the system of two linear equations. That means first of all we are going to discuss about the condition for consistency and inconsistency and the number of solutions for a system of two simultaneous linear equations having two unknowns. So there are three cases. If the value d is not equal to 0, then the given system of linear equations has one solution and it is said to be consistent. As it has one solution or unique solution, so it is said to be consistent. And the solutions are obtained via the formula x is equal to dx divided by d and y is equal to dy divided by d. And we will discuss about the Cramer's rule in this case. Then the second case arises if the value d is equal to 0, then we have to go through dx and dy. If all of the values dx, that means d, d1, d2, here you can write down it as dx and you can write down it as dy, and you can note that dx is equal to d1 and dy is equal to d2. If the value of dx and dy is equal to 0, then the system of linear equations are said to be consistent but have infinite number of solutions. Similarly, in the case number 3, if the value d is equal to 0 and one of dx and dy is non-zero, then the system of linear equations are said to be inconsistent and they have no solution. Here you have to concentrate on the value dx and dy. Here dx you can write down it as d1 and in place of dy you can write down d2. Similarly, then let us go through the condition for consistency, inconsistency and a number of solutions of three simultaneous linear equations having three unknowns. That means a1x plus b1y plus c1z is equal to k1, a 2x plus b2y plus c2z is equal to k2 and a 3x plus b3y plus c3z is equal to k3. And here we have to again discuss about the three conditions or three cases which have number of one solution, which has no solution and which have infinite number of solutions. So let us discuss about the condition of consistency, inconsistency and the number of solutions in case of three simultaneous linear equations having three unknowns. As like the first one, the second one is also there. The condition for consistency, inconsistency for a system of three simultaneous linear equations having three unknowns. There are also three cases arises here. The first one is if d is not equal to 0, then it has one solution and the system of linear equation is inconsistent. And the second case is here, and here in the first case by using the Cramer's rule we can obtain the values of x and y and z, which is the solution for the given system of linear equations. In the case number 2, if d is equal to 0 as well as dx, dy and dz, all of the three values are equal to 0, then the system of linear equations are to be consistent and they have infinite number of solutions. Again I am telling that the value dx you can write down it as d1, the value dy is write down, it can be written as in the form of d2 and the value dz it can be written in the form of d3. So these are the three substitutions you can make here and you can replace them in place of dx, dy and dz. So in the case number 3 again, if d is equal to 0 and at least one out of the three dx, dy and dz, if it is not equal to 0, then the system of linear equations are said to be inconsistent and they have no solution. So these are the 6 cases, 3 for the two simultaneous linear equation and 3 for the three simultaneous linear equations, and we have to use them in our problems and you can solve them and you can find out the number of solutions and you can justify that whether the given system of linear equations are consistent or inconsistent. So let us go through the problem section, and here we have to solve some of the problems based upon two simultaneous linear equations as well as the three simultaneous linear equations. So here is the first problem based upon the condition for consistency, inconsistency and finding out the number of solutions of a system of linear equations. It has been given that determine whether the following system of equations has no solution, unique solution or infinite number of solutions. And the two equations are given by 2x plus 3y is equal to 6 and 4x plus 6y is equal to 10. So first of all, Write down the given data here. Given that 2x plus 3y is equal to 6, 4x plus 6y is equal to 10. First of all, we have to find out d or delta here. So let us write down d. D is here. First of all, we have to write down the coefficients of x and y in the form of determinant 2, 3, 4, 6. It is 12 minus 12, it is equal to 0. Then we have to go through the dx value, dx, and here dx or d1, it will be, first of all, we have to substitute the constants in place of the coefficient of x variable. That means in place of 2 and 4, we have to write down 6, 10, 3, 6. It is 36 minus 30, it is equal to 6, which is not equal to 0. That means if d is equal to 0 and dx is not equal to 0, that means the system of equations has no solution. So the system of equations has no solution. So the first problem has been completed here and it has no solution. Then let us go through the second problem. And here also we have to find out whether the system of equations have one solution or no solution or infinite number of solutions. So here it is the second problem. Here also we have to determine whether the following system of linear equations has no solution, unique solution or infinite number of solutions. The given equations are given that x plus y is equal to 2 and then 2x plus 2y is equal to 4. First of all, we have to find out the value of d here and it is 1, 1, 2, 2, and by solving we are getting 2 minus 2 is equal to 0. Then we have to find out dx. For the value dx, we have to substitute the constants in place of the coefficient of a x variable. So the constants are 2 and 4 and they will be placed in place of the coefficient of a x variable. Then we are getting here 2 into 2, 4 minus 4, it is equal to 0. Again dx is equal to 0. Then let us go through the dy value. dy is equal to, here we have to substitute the constants in place of the coefficient of y variable. So it is 1, 2, but in place of the second column we have to substitute 2, 4. Then here it is 4 minus 4, it is equal to 0. You are getting all the values are equal to 0 as d is equal to 0 and also dx is equal to dy is equal to 0. So the system of equations have infinite number of solutions. Then moving through the example number 3, and here we are going to determine whether the following system of linear equations has solution, one solution, no solution or infinite solution. Just we have discussed about 2 examples here. Let us go through the example number 3. Now let us go through the example number 3 again. Here it has been asked to find out whether the following system of equations has no solution, unique solution or infinite number of solutions. So first of all we have to go through the given 2 equations here. Given that 2x minus y is equal to 17 and 3x plus 5y is equal to 6. First of all, we have to determine the value of d here and it will be 2 minus 1, 3, 5, and by solving it will be 10 plus 3 which is equal to 13 not equal to 0. And we know that from the case number 1 of condition for consistency, we know that if the value of d is not equal to 0, then the system of equations have unique solutions. So the system of equations have one solution, or you can write down unique solution. But if it has been asked to find out the solution of the given system of, so the solution has been made here and the system of equations have one solution, that means a unique solution. You can write down here unique solution. But let us go through the additional part. It has not been in the question, but let us go through the additional part. And the additional part is, let us find out the solution of the system of linear equations. That means we have to determine the value of x and y. So the value of x and y can be determined by using the Cramer's rule. So before going to the Cramer's rule, let us find out the value of dx. So in place of the coefficient of x variable, we have to write down 17 and 6 and then minus 1 5. It will be 85 plus 6, it is 91. And then the value of dy. And here dy is equal to, in place of the coefficient of y variable, we have to write down 17 6. So it will be 2 3 17 6. So it is 12 minus 51. So it is minus 39. Now you can find out the value of x here. X can be determined as dx divided by d, that means 91 divided by 13, it is 7, and y is equal to minus, y can be determined as the formula dy divided by d, that means minus 39 divided by 13, and it is minus 3. So the solution has been here, x is equal to 7. So the solution is x is equal to 7 and y is equal to minus 3. But it is in the additional of what? It has not been asked here in this question, just it has been asked to determine whether the following system of linear equations are solution, no solution, unique solution, or infinite number of solutions. As it has one solution, here also you can write down the given system of equations are said to be consistent, You can write down it also. So here are the three examples based upon the consistency and inconsistency, or you can say the number of solutions based upon the two simultaneous linear equations having two unknowns. Now let us go through the example based upon the three simultaneous linear equations having three unknowns, and we have to determine whether the given system of linear equations are consistent or inconsistent, and what is the number of solutions of the given system of linear equations. Now let us go through the problem number 4. Here we have given three system of linear equations having three unknowns, and here also we have to determine whether the following system of linear equations have one solution, no solution, or infinite number of solutions. So first of all, we have to write down the given equations here. Given that 5x minus 7y plus 7 is equal to 11. Then 6x minus 8y minus z is equal to 15. 3x plus 2y minus 6z is equal to 7. Then here delta is equal to 5 minus 7 plus 7, 6 minus 8 minus 1, 3, 2 minus 6. And by evaluating the determinant, we are getting 55 as a result, which is not equal to 0. So the system has one solution. As you can write down here d also, as d not equal to 0, so the system of equations have one solution. Suppose we are going to define the solution, or we have to going to find out the solution of the system of linear equations. So for that solution, just we have to, this is additional. Let us define dx, and the value of a dx, it will be 11, 15, 7, and then in place of first column we have replaced the constant, and the second, third column are unchanged, minus 7, minus 8, 2, 7, minus 1, minus 6, and this value will be 55 as I have done it earlier. So this value is 55. Similarly, you can define dy, it will be minus 55, and dz, it will be minus 55. So x will be dx divided by, let us write down here, x is equal to dx divided by d, that means 55 divided by 55, which is equal to 1. Then y can be determined as dy divided by d, that means minus 55 divided by 55, which is equal to minus 1. And at last z, it will be dz divided by d, it is minus 55 divided by 55, which is again equal to minus 1. So as this is the additional part of this question, just it has been asked to define whether it has one solution, no solution, or infinite number of solutions. So the answer is here, it has one solution, and these parts are additional part for this problem. Just we have to define the solution of x, y, and z. So here it is all about the condition for consistency, inconsistency and number of solutions of a system of linear equations of 2 variables as well as 3 variables. Then let us go through the homogeneous solutions, homogeneous system of equations and its solutions. Now let us go through the solution of a homogeneous system of linear equations. First of all, let us consider the homogeneous system of linear equations B. A1x plus B1y plus C1z is equal to 0. Then A2x plus B2y plus C2z is equal to 0. A3x plus B3y plus C3z is equal to 0. As there are 3 zeros in the place of the constants of 3 equations, as the value of k1, k2, k3 are 0 here, so this system of linear equations are said to be homogeneous system of linear equations. Again I am telling, in place of k1, k2, k3, these are 0 and there are 0 in place of k1, k2, k3. So this system of linear equations are said to be homogeneous system of linear equations, and we are going to define the solution of a homogeneous system of linear equations. So here delta, okay, let us write down D. Here D is equal to A1, B1, C1, A2, B2, C2, A3, B3, C3. Dx is equal to, in place of the coefficient of x variable, we have to put the constants here and these are 0. So 0, 0, 0, B1, B2, B3, C1, C2, C3, and this value is equal to 0 as all the elements of the first column are 0, and it is compulsory. It is compulsory in case of a homogeneous system of linear equation. Then value of dy. So it will be A1, A2, A3, but in place of B1, B2, B3, we have to substitute the constants here and these are 0. So again this value will be equal to 0 and it is compulsory in case of homogeneous system of linear equations. Similarly, for the value dz, it will be A1, A2, A3, B1, B2, B3. In place of C1, C2, C3, we have to write down 0, 0, 0, and this value is equal to 0 and it is compulsory because this is homogeneous system of linear equations. So the value we can write down in case of homogeneous system of linear equations, it is sure that d1 is equal to d2 is equal to d3, or you can write down dx is equal to dy is equal to dz is equal to 0. It is compulsory. It is fixed. It is fixed that you can write down fixed. It is fixed that dx, the dy and dz is equal to 0. So considering this and the value of a d, we have to make a statement here and we have to write down the properties of homogeneous system of linear equations. As we know that, as it is fixed, dx, dy, dz is equal to 0, as it is fixed, here two cases arises. The first one is d not equal to 0 and the second one is d equal to 0. If d not equal to 0, then the system is consistent. Here the values of x is equal to dx divided by d, it is 0. Again y is equal to dy divided by d, it is 0. Z is equal to dz divided by d, it is equal to 0. And it has one solution. It has one solution. But in case of d equal to 0, in the second case, all the values are equal to 0. So it has infinite number of solutions. Infinite number of solutions. So these two cases arises in case of a solution of a homogeneous system of linear equations. Right? Let us write down the notes here. What are the two cases and what are the two possibilities here? And then we have to go through one problem based upon this solution of a homogeneous system of linear equation. So let us discuss about the two cases of the system of homogeneous equations. If d not equal to 0, then the homogeneous system of equations has unique solution, that is x is equal to 0, y is equal to 0 and z is equal to 0. This solution is equal as a trivial solution. But in the case number 2, if d is equal to 0, as earlier dx, dy, dz, all of the values are 0 and all of the 4 values are 0, then the homogeneous system of linear equations have infinite number of solutions. The solutions other than the trivial solution are called as a non-trivial solution as well as a non-zero solution. Then let us discuss about one of the problem based upon the homogeneous system of linear equations, and then we can conclude our video session for today. So here it is the problem based upon the homogeneous system of linear equations. 3x minus 4y plus 5z is equal to 0, x plus y minus 2z is equal to 0, 2x plus 3y plus z is equal to 0. So first of all, let us go through the equations given here. Given that 3x minus 4y plus 5z is equal to 0, x plus y minus 2z is equal to 0, 2x plus 3y plus z is equal to 0. So let us determine the value of d here or delta here. D 3 minus 4 5 1 1 minus 2 2 3 1, and by evaluating you can get that the answer will be 46, which is not equal to 0. As d is not equal to 0, so the system of homogeneous equations have only the trivial solution, that is x is equal to 0, y is equal to 0 and z is equal to 0. So in this particular video session, just we have discussed about the condition for consistency, inconsistency of simultaneous two linear equations or three simultaneous linear equations having two unknowns or three unknowns, and then we have discussed about the solution of a homogeneous system of linear equations and some of the problems based upon this current session or current video. In the next video session, we are going to discuss about the adjoint of a matrix as well as the inverse of a matrix. Till then, thank you.